Hi loves, I'm coming at you with another energy update because it seems we are in the midst of another wave of growth theme. And I've done a little bit of research to see if there are astrological ties, and I think we're just in the midst of an intense time between May 1st, which was Beltane, which has some energetic significance, and the full moon in Scorpio that we just had, as well as Venus going into retrograde soon. So the theme that I'm seeing is very relationship focused. I'm seeing it a lot in romantic partnership dynamics, but I know that whenever a relationship theme is up, it tends to affect also relationships of high intimacy. So it may be more broad than partnerships, but it's certainly there in partnerships. And that theme is a really deep assessment and alignment of values. So if you see in your relationship discomfort coming up, if you see more conflict, if you see things coming up within yourself that are surprising, almost as if they came out of nowhere, I invite you to take this as an opportunity to not react, but to assess. So curiously ask yourself, what is working, what is not, what wants to be shifted and changed, those kinds of questions, and do what you can to take a breath and be an observer of both your feelings and the relationship. It doesn't feel like a time to be reactive. You know, with that Scorpio energy and that full moon energy, it can feel like I need to figure it all out right now. And certainly in relationships, unless there is active harm that is undeniable, I find it can create the most peace around big decisions when we can sit with what's happening curiously first. Now that may be a matter of hours, that may be a matter of days, that may be months, weeks. We don't know. Every relationship is different. Yet there is something happening, and it feels like a realignment, a deep assessment, and a reconfiguration. As all of these big paradigms are coming into question, it makes sense that our relationships would as well. And so ask yourself, what is being acted out or drawn to you that reflect your programming and patterns that you don't want to continue, and where there's opportunity to have conversations that may be very uncomfortable, where you can stand in the truth of what you truly desire. And from that place, when we can stand in the truth of what we need, what we feel, and what we desire, it gives others the opportunity to do the same for themselves, and then together we co-create aligned relationships rooted in truth. Rather than what happens is often people sense a new truth rising in them or sense a new awareness and feel like they have to figure it out all on their own and then inform the other person. This is a time of co-creation and being as honest as possible, of course, from a heart-centered way. So ground before these conversations. It might feel like feeling your feet anchored to Mother Earth. It might be coming home to your breath for a while before you have a hard conversation, but get grounded in you before you share truth with the other. And that tends to create more productive conversations in general. But stuff is swirling, y'all, and it's all for the higher good. And the more you can remember that, the more gracefully you can navigate times of unrest and assessment and reconfiguration. We are building something new on just about every level right now. Even though it feels as if the blocks aren't actually coming together, it's kind of like we're in the visioning process. We're in the let's try this. Oh no, let's regroup. We're in that phase of creation of our new chapter. Again, on every level. So be kind with yourselves. Stay rooted in yourselves, and peace can be found by continually rooting in your truth and your body and your knowing, and then lovingly sharing that with others and trusting in the sacred unfolding. That's where we are. It's requiring a great deal of faith and trust in both the higher organization of things and in yourself. So that's a pretty powerful invitation.